2GR.
Hey everybody, E3 is here. Welcome to the E3 EA press conference reactions. I am Sean. This is Rudy.
Yo.
This is Onyx. We are a little under 10 minutes away from the show. If you want to jump straight to the show, there's links in the description below, timestamps, so you can jump straight to our reactions. Otherwise, we're going to get things started with a little pre-show here while the clock's counting down, and then we'll just keep on going.
Oh, yeah.
So before we talk about the two big games that we expect to see here, gentlemen, what are your current hype levels for the Electronic Arts press conference?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Sure.
10 being what?
10 being the most hype.
Oh my god!
Like Monster Hunter levels?
Like, yeah, sure.
One being not.
And 1 being Mass Effect after seeing facial animations?
Sure.
Damn. What are you feeling?
What's your hype level?
I wouldn't mind. Like, if 7-ish?
A 7-ish? Okay.
7-ish?
Actually, not that bad. It's kind of getting there.
Yeah.
I would say
Kinda
like 6, 7, 6.5. Let's just leave it there because, like, well, I could go into it, but I have a lot of hope that they're going to show some more details on Anthem.
Okay.
Oh, they have.
And-
Well, they don't have to. But
Well,
they
they
should.
will.
Yeah.
They
like,
really
they
should.
could. They could.
I
don't
think
know.
they will.
What do
I think they
you?
will.
How do you feel?
Like a 6.25.
Stop copying me, bro.
I had to. I was thinking about that originally anyway. But no, I want to be hyped because Electronic Arts made some really good games that I enjoyed. I mean, it's just unfortunate that a lot of their franchises have been cut. A lot of studios have been shut down. So now I just have like 1 or 2 games to look forward to.
Yeah.
Battlefield 5 should be pretty cool. I want to
Yeah.
see the gameplay. And Anthem again, want to see that. But I want to see if they have anything in surprising. Like, are we gonna get a Dead Space revival? Are we gonna finally see that Star Wars game that was shut down and now was remade as a games as a service? So there's stuff that I want to see, but I'm not super excited for this. I'm excited for E3, and I'm happy that we're starting with EA simply because
Get it out of the way.
it can only get better from there. Sorry.
Okay. I'm actually
about
with you
you?
guys. I'm at like a 5 or a 6.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Only because I'm really only interested in Anthem and Battlefield. But I'm still concerned that those games, specifically Anthem, may not live up to the
That
hype.
initial, yeah.
I think Battlefield 5 is going to be fine. It's going to be a great game, but one game alone can't carry a whole conference.
I agree.
So I'm hovering around the 5 or a 6 mark right now. If they can show up with 1 or 2 really good surprises, like they did with Anthem last year, although they didn't actually show Anthem in this conference last year.
It wasn't the Microsoft.
It was at
conference,
Microsoft.
wasn't
They
it?
said it's coming at Microsoft.
No, we had that right. We had the teaser.
Yeah.
Right. So if they have a couple surprises and show it, like you guys were talking about, a Dead Space, maybe a Road Rash revival, probably won't happen, but just something. This could get up to a 7 or an 8. I think they need to cut out the developer commentaries. They need to not be up on stage talking for 20 minutes about gameplay mechanics and business models and all that stuff. They just need to let the games speak for themselves. Unfortunately, Electronic Arts does not have a history of doing that.
No.
So we'll see if they've learned any lessons.
I mean, and their eye, well, a lot of eyes are on them right now. They had that big controversy with the loot boxes this past year. Star Wars Battlefront 2 stuff, like, they kind of have a lot to prove at this point. They kind of have to say, hey, we learned our lesson. Let's do what people want or not, And we're going to see a lot of sports, and obviously there's nothing against sports.
Sports.
There is obviously a market for them, and I get it.
Yeah.
But it's just not my niche. Well, it's not even a niche, really. But it's not something that I'm looking forward to either. And I know EA's big on Madden. It sells, so I get it.
FIFA sells more than Madden just because of that worldwide appeal. Just
Oh,
for the record.
absolutely.
Like,
yeah.
they've actually been like, you know what, Madden's numbers aren't doing that well. And they are actually focusing more on FIFA.
That's cool.
And they put loot boxes in FIFA too, and people got PO'd
of
about it.
course, loot boxes. They need to go away with those.
Well,
honestly,
they publicly said that Battlefield will not have loot boxes.
Right.
That being said, I'm sure that there's going to be some sort of way that they're going to kind of do something similar to it without actually it being loot boxes.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, EA is about one thing and one thing alone, and that's appeasing to the shareholders.
Yep, it is a business.
It is a business.
It's a business.
Unfortunately, they pride themselves more on the business side than they do on the artistic development side, and I feel like it affects their games in the long run.
It's weird. It's almost like for AAA support.
Yeah.
EA is kind of like, hey, I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious with you guys.
Yeah.
But for indies, they're kind of cool with indies.
Yes,
I
agree.
They funded what was that game? Faye, whatever. Unraveled. The last a few years ago.
And
the brothers one that came. The two brothers.
Tale
yes.
of Two Brothers,
Yeah.
and then they're also working on a game called Sea of Solitude.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which looks cool.
Right.
So it seems like they're kind of like cool with the with the indies, but yeah, I don't know. Is that for me?
No.
Just wanted to make sure.
No notes for you. You get nothing.
You don't get any secret notes under the table.
Sorry, bro.
Well, maybe under the table. This one was over the table.
Hey.
But yeah, so that's currently how I feel about EA. Okay. Man, if they bring back Time Splitters though,
was that EA?
I'm pretty sure that was EA.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe
That wasn't
Eidos?
Activision.
I don't even remember now.
Dude,
we should have some reasonable hype going into Electronic Arts every time.
Dude, it's like if they do Anthem, because Anthem looks freaking amazing.
So let's talk about that. So what? And we've had previews for Electronic Arts.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about Anthem. What do you think we're going to see here starting in 3 minutes?
You know, now that you mentioned that, I forgot that Anthem was going to go for... last year, they put it in the Microsoft conference, the big gameplay stuff.
Yeah.
Crap, we might not get that much here again, because Microsoft needs the games.
Microsoft's got a lot of other third parties they can fall back on this year, because there's going to be a lot of third party content.
But they had it last year, so why not have it this year?
Well, why not both?
Maybe we'll see like some story stuff here, and maybe they'll show like the gameplay, multiplayer stuff in Microsoft. I don't know. After you reminded me of that, I'm kind of like, oh no, this might happen again.
I do think we'll probably see more Battlefield here than we would Anthem, but I still think Anthem's showing up here. It would be a mistake for them not to have Anthem here and save it for, because then why have a conference?
Sims.
What else are they going to show? Battlefield last year. They had Battlefront 2 for like 30 minutes.
They spent a lot of time on
Battlefront.
Battlefront.
And they're probably going to do the same because Battlefield 5 has a ton of changes. They have a lot to talk about. They really do.
Anthem. That's really honestly like that's the one game that I'm like, yes, this is going to be good.
If they do it right.
If they do it right, if they don't freaking put loot boxes in it, if they don't pull a Destiny 2,
they've said there won't be loot boxes in Battlefield 5.
In Battlefield 5.
They'll follow through. It's BioWare. I think they'll follow through.
Were you talking about Anthem?
Yeah, I'm talking about Anthem. I'm talking about Anthem. Like, because my thing is the only thing that would kind of like put it into a bit of a hiatus and push back development by a few months is the fact that they were kind of revolving around this whole loot box money model. And then all of a sudden, the BS that happened with Battlefront kind of threw them off point.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my own view, but we'll see what happens. I'm not a developer. I just play the games.
But as a consumer, you can, we're totally okay to talk about these products of art.
Oh yeah.
Know?
Oh yeah, totally.
Definitely.
Totally.
So I think, I don't know.
I'm just hoping they don't screw it up. Because, dude, it's a brand new IP and it looks freaking fun.
Brand new IP, which we like barely get nowadays.
I know, everything's sequels or remakes.
The fact that it looks so good, the idea, the fantasy they're trying to sell of like the Iron Man exoskeleton flying anywhere you want. Oh my God, do this right, guys.
Please,
do this right.
Don't F it up.
Guys, we're less than a minute away from the start of E3. I'm starting to get a little pumped here. They're going over to something called Real Racing.
Real Racing, baby.
Not sure what is that a franchise?
I've never heard of that.
Real Racing. I don't know what.
Maybe.
Should we unmute it?
Yeah, well, we're gonna unmute the TV.
We're actually gonna listen now, guys. You're listening with us.
Let's get prepared here.
I want to be that kid. Is this a new IP?
There's a ball pit over here. There's food over here. We're going inside. Let's head inside.
Here we
there's
go.
a ball pit. There's food, and now we're going inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
10. Here we go.
Yeah, baby.
It's time.
The official countdown.
E3 2018 begins right now.
EA Play.
I'm getting a lot of glare from the screen.
Which one?
This one. It's fine for now. Don't worry about it. It's EA. Hey, Anthem, there it is.
All right. How many reloads?
Oh my god. By the way, we never talked about the whole, like, not my Battlefield thing. Did you see that trending? No. Oh crap, it's not that light. It's that light. Sorry. I assumed it was that one.
That's okay.
Don't sweat it, don't sweat it, don't sweat it. Seriously.
Yeah, it's just EA. We love you, EA.
Ooh. The
What
heck
is this? Is this Anthem?
Yeah. Wow, they started with Anthem.
Wow, this is actually really cool. They're doing some sort of
Like, well,
augmented reality thing here.
Where's my 3D glasses, guys?
That was really clever. I wonder what that looked like for the audience.
yeah, that was kind of weird, huh?
Oh my gosh, how cool was that?
Oh, I thought we were gonna start that way.
That was Anthem. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later in the show.
Are they using-
But welcome everybody
bit later.
to EA Play. I'm Intro Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year,
Sorry.
EA wanted to
She's been
change
around.
things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show, and I think
Awesome.
this year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready because we're about to
see.
kick the press conference off. But before we do that, EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge
What?
this year.
You guys can talk
it's
a little louder when they're
3-day
talking.
gaming festival where thousands
There
of
you go.
gamers
That's the
can
volume
play
we
games
need.
for
Okay.
free.
We're good.
Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going
Gotta
to be
do a little
capturing,
calibration here,
streaming,
but we're
and
good.
getting their
Yeah.
first
Rock and roll.
impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today.
Let's
but
see.
before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course.
Yeah, give me some
All a look at
reveals.
Battlefield 5 multiplayer.
Dead Space.
Wow, they're starting with
Dude.
Battlefield 5.
That's nuts.
Last month, but
They're
we've
gonna
got
end
some
with
new stuff
Anthem.
to show you
I
today.
see it.
Then
Yeah?
we're gonna move
Yeah.
on to FIFA
They're gonna give you the tease and then
19,
finish at the
boy,
end?
do they have
Oh,
some
she's
that-
just straight up
Yeah,
giving
she's
the
telling us what is
agenda.
gonna happen.
World
FIFA
Cup
after.
fans, you guys excited?
Yeah? FIFA's fun, I'm not gonna lie.
Never really
Then
played
we've
it like
got
that,
two
but
new indie
It's
games
fun,
to share,
if you like
and then
football.
I'm gonna come back towards
Literally
the end of the show
indie
with some
games,
of my
I told you.
favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem. And of
ooh,
course, yeah, we got
Developer
the rules
commentary.
for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me?
are you serious? He's like, wait, do what?
Wait, that's probably his girlfriend next
Give
to
him a
him.
break. He needs to
Because I would have been like,
listen to the show.
yeah, totally.
So without further ado, let's
I wonder
get
if
this
that was.
started.
That must have been impromptu.
Yeah.
Oh, so did you hear about the not my Battlefield thing?
No.
People mad over females in Battlefield. Ugh.
Are you serious?
Even though they were actually in the war and they fought, but you know, whatever.
That's redundant.
The internet's stupid. I love you though.
It's a nice logo.
That is actually.
No reloads at all, guys.
Right. I might just kick them.
Right, it's time to kick this thing off. It's been
I've got
2
a
weeks since the
place for it
reveal
already.
of
Oh, yeah?
Battlefield
Yeah.
5. And you know what? It's been exciting. It's been a lot of speculation and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But there's also been lots and lots of questions from the community. And we've heard you want to see more gameplay innovations. You want to know how customization actually works. You want to know more about our take on the Second World War. So today, we'll show you more gameplay.
it's so pretty.
Wow,
This
yeah.
is the
Dude.
deepest,
Frost
most
engine.
immersive
If there's
battle.
anything...
Or Frostbite.
Yeah,
It certainly
close
is.
enough.
You will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies.
Cool.
Where previously
Oh my
the
God,
defenses
it's so
were
pretty.
stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield.
Ah,
and gain
what?
advantage.
What?
That's
Our
pretty cool.
renowned
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
is back and more impact.
Oh
than
yes,
before.
yes,
So,
break everything.
Well,
you
that's in
can't really
previous
hide
games.
from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing you for you.
Dude.
As they rip through those buildings. And you will now be able to customize your soldiers, your vehicles, and your weapons, not only for the gameplay, but for the looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg in Battlefield 5. You're going to see a lot more of our new gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community. So let's talk about our single player.
I was
in
just-
Warswords.
Yes.
I was just gonna ask.
So we want to tell you about those untold stories that got us excited to start with on this game.
That's what they did with Battlefield 1, right?
What you will
Like
see
little
is really
stories,
They
like
did,
different campaigns.
Human heroism.
Yeah.
It is about
Like
witnessing
vignettes.
the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped the world forever. Real and relatable people facing the brutality of war. We started off by an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Thanks, Lasse. Something not to miss tomorrow.
So single player will be tomorrow.
Our launch in October is just the beginning.
Exclusively.
We will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World
Death
War.
Dealer.
No loot boxes.
No loot boxes.
Yeah.
Can I be honest with you? It's sad that that's a feature.
Every day.
Gaming
saying.
in 2018.
And as
It's
part of
sad
that
that people
journey,
clap for that.
After launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
Crossplay. Let's go.
It's Royale.
Oh my god!
No. Who was asking for that?
Everyone, aka investors and
Royale
shareholders.
reimagined for Battlefield. So
But I
we
wanna see
bring
how they
those
do it, though.
Pillars of Battlefield with destruction, team play, vehicles into this new experience. So we will bring you experience that you haven't played before
my
in
God.
Battlefield or anywhere else.
Oh my God.
But
Battle Royale will be
that
everywhere,
later
dude.
this year.
Unfortunately, and
So
Fortnite
with
is
that,
way too
It's
popular.
time to show you
Yep.
what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of our multiplayer sandbox, and this time,
I
it's
guess they
even
did
more
sync
epic,
Call of Duty then
spanning
because
across
they
multiple
still have a
maps and
campaign.
modes.
Yeah.
Call of Duty does
Welcome
not.
No.
to your next
Call of Duty
Battlefield
went full
experience,
multi.
And this is your first look at ground operations. And this time, even featuring music.
I don't get the joke. So
Okay.
is this the Royale or is
Says-
it just
says
multiplayer?
This is in-game footage.
Yeah.
No, I think they said operations.
Okay, so this is just regular.
This is classic Battlefield.
Yeah.
Frostbite. Them graphs. I can't even see the triangles anymore.
Can't even see them reloading.
Oh my god, you're right. That's a cool idea. I like that a lot.
I'll be honest with you, man. That's like one of the coolest things I've seen.
It almost looked like there were bushes on the front of that tank to like try to camouflage the tank. There were some branches sticking out the front of it. Wow. Oh,
That man is dead.
Ikke en dråpe. Jeg elsker deg.
Nordlys exclusive. Okay. So that's a single player stuff.
Exclusive first look in the Xbox E3 briefing tomorrow. So it's exclusive.
This is FIFA?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is FIFA. Wow, so that's it. That's all we get for Battlefield 5.
I guess.
Unless they, yeah, I don't know.
I didn't see any reloads, by the way.
Até mesmo nos momentos mais difíceis, tu tens de continuar a acreditar. Esta é a tua oportunidade de te mostrares ao mundo.
FIFA Online is where it's at, by the way.
Yeah, I heard it's super fun.
Dude, it is intense.
Also, but I've also heard the single player is like legitimately good.
It's alright.
Really?
I feel like it's alright. Because it's... Well, there's a lot that you can do with it.
But isn't it like you're a rookie trying to kind of go up in the ranks kind of thing? Or?
You can play that way, but there's like the rookie method. Well, I don't know how this is going to be, but there's the rookie method, and then there's one where you're the coach, and you have like a team, and you're managing the team throughout the time that you're playing.
The graphics look nice.
Dude, they look freaking epic, man. It's Frostbite.
Yeah.
I didn't play 18. But
Which one
17.
have you played?
17
Oh.
on PS4. I was thinking about getting 18 on Switch, but
Wow. They've got them all out in fold-out chairs.
Yeah, man.
They're like in a tent.
Yeah.
Really big tent.
Oh, you're right. They are in like a tent.
Yeah. Is it supposed to be the World Cup? Oh, I guess it is, yeah. Europeans.
Well, it's Latin.
Coupe de Clubs.
That's the UEFA Champions League. The pinnacle of club football.
Europeans.
Where the world's best clubs compete, and icons of the game like
you, buddy.
Gerrard and Cruyff
Love you too, man.
cemented their legacies. The world's biggest league joins the world's game. And a special thanks to the legendary Hans Zimmer and LA's own Vince Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer.
That was pretty awesome. The music sounded way too epic for its own good. Yeah. Hans Zimmer.
How the Champions League comes to life.
That's awesome.
And Lena's going to tell you a little bit more about that.
Tell me more, Lena.
As Aaron said, the UEFA Champions League.
I'm pretty excited for the World Cup, though.
You are?
Oh, yeah. It's fun to watch.
Even though the U.S. didn't make it?
I don't watch it for the U.S. I watch it for the kicks and the drama and the fun.
It is fun. I'm excited to be in Europe in the middle of that.
Oh, my God, yes.
For a long time, and we are thrilled that it's here. And
it's going to be
why
good
we're bringing
times.
the Champions League across the game. There'll be an authentic Champions League tournament mode. Your club will chase this trophy in career mode. Alex Hunter will pursue Champions League glory in your story mode, The Journey, and
so they're bringing Alex Hunter back. I think he was the guy that was in the campaign last year. Like you follow a guy named.
He's like
Hunter.
The one you were playing as, I guess.
Yeah, I think
like
so.
The rookie or whatever.
I didn't play it, but I remember they brought him out on stage and said, "Hi, I thought it was Alex Hunter."
We're giving you the tools to control the pitch at every moment.
Of course, that man is filthy rich.
Yep. He's one of the best in the industry, but I have my own opinions about that.
Refine our vision for FIFA 19 with input from our community. From hands-on tests with beginners to detailed feedback sessions with FIFA pros.
Nice.
We're going to be sharing a lot more about gameplay.
I may never play this
summer,
game,
but what I can tell you
but
right
nice.
Now
you should play it. It's fun. It really is fun, and it's a good sim.
I'll play when I come over.
So we look
forward to kick my butt.
Experiencing the game.
I'm not gonna
play co-op.
Yeah, we can play co-op.
Ooh, same team.
Yeah.
Couch co-op in 2018.
Yeah.
And that's our FIFA 19 news, headlined by the UEFA Champions League. But I just wanted to take a minute to pause and reflect. Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal.
Oh,
so that's like the real legit.
I guess so. Yeah.
That's insane.
Two iconic trophies that every young player dreams of winning. And for your club, it's this one, the pursuit of Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy.
Yeah, World Cup.
The World Cup.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Come on. You know you got to have some World Cup mode in here.
Of course. We're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA.
When does it start? Soon, right?
As you can
He just said in 5 days.
all of us on the FIFA team can't wait.
Oh, it's in Russia. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we've just updated the game with a free World Cup experience.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
That is,
Xbox
yeah.
One, PS, PC, and Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can take Ronaldo and
What was
Portugal to
PS?
the first World
PS,
Cup
like
victory.
PlayStation?
Or
I thought she said
you can write your
PS4.
own story with some
Doesn't
great
matter.
Maybe
nations
she
that
might say
didn't
PC?
qualify this year. Or
That's
you can
pretty
make
neat,
a
though.
crazy dream a reality for your home country like mine.
Ooh, is there a
Iceland.
Puerto Rico team?
Who would have thought that
There
the
might
nation
be.
I think there
of
is, no?
350,000
well, I don't know if they go
people would ever qualify.
International?
I don't know.
And you can
I don't think
feel
There's
their
Cuba, right? There's Cuba, there's the Dominican Republic team.
Yeah, but
They have
Cuba
their own
and Dominican Republic are their own nations.
Yeah,
Puerto
that's
Rico is a U.S. territory.
But doesn't Puerto Rico have its own Olympic team?
I think so.
Yes.
They have their own
I believe
Olympic
so.
teams.
Might still sting.
So going back to FIFA
And
18?
Lena isn't the only one who's excited.
Well, FIFA 18 is the one that's going to
players
get
are
the
loving
update.
Is getting
19
it.
isn't out yet.
so
Okay.
far.
Yeah.
But we don't want to stop there. We want to invite everyone to come and join the celebration.
So
I'm
today,
pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18 complete
free?
with the entire World Cup experience
Free to
is
play?
available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on PC through Origin Access.
what about Switch?
Download and play the entire game right
Sorry,
now
guys.
for free.
I would have literally, right now,
Dude, I would have downloaded it right now.
Like, we get to play FIFA.
So to kick off the trial, we've got some of the world's biggest creators who are going to be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tournament.
That's kind of cute.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans. plenty of FIFA 18
Dude,
content
Cristiano's
centered
both
around the World
freaking-
Cup, and we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19. But in the meantime, let's all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you, and Auf Ravistan!
Is she Russian? I don't know what she is.
I guess.
I could. Yeah, she's. Yeah. Don't know where.
The World Cup theme is it's already out, right? It's like Will Smith and like Nicky Jam. Have you seen it? Yeah.
No.
Will
Sorry.
Smith. That's freaking crazy.
They've spent more time on FIFA than Battlefield 5, and I know that FIFA needs to get a lot of time because it's their big sports game now, but I'm just surprised they've spent.
It's probably their biggest game.
It's their biggest game, period. Like, they make the most money. There we go. Sports.
This is the CEO of EA?
Yeah.
Was he here last year?
He was here last year.
He's the one that showed up at the Nintendo Direct and said, "My son's name is Luigi," or something like that.
Really?
And so we're supporting the Switch with FIFA.
We've got so much to do here today, but I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share.
At least I think his son's name is Luigi. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he said something like that.
My son's name is Michael.
Before we move on, I'd like to share just
It starts with
like
an M.
Luigi.
No, it starts with an M, like Mario. We love Nintendo.
It sounds like something you would do.
streaming plus subscription. As
Yeah.
consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier.
That's
And
true.
we
That's
believe
true.
that disruption
Yeah.
is going to be have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend
That's
our
kinda cool.
pioneering into
Israel?
this cloud gaming world.
Cloud game.
For many people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to mean new games and new modalities of play across a whole variety
Are they
of
introducing a
platforms.
cloud system?
But for everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime.
It's called the
So this
Nintendo
week
Switch
we've got a
there,
tech
bro.
demo running. All of our
Maybe you should
games
support that
streaming
console
in HD
a little
from
bit
the
more.
cloud to multiple devices.
I don't feel like cloud has been that big of a deal. Like
it's not
PS
quite
Now
ready for
doesn't do
full market
Right,
price
because of the
tag,
pricing
but it
and
is a
stuff like
promise
that. But
of what we hope to bring you
think
in the future.
eventually that's how it's going to be a
The second
Netflix
part
model.
of that, of course, is subscription. And we started
really do
There you
think
go,
so.
subscription.
And many millions of you have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have full access to a great catalog of games.
What's it called?
Today, we're announcing
Vault,
Origin
All Access Vault?
Premier.
Yeah.
Origin
So
Access
three things you
Premier.
need to know about
Yep.
that. Origin Access Premier will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade.
Wow. Wow. That's kind
Then
of cool.
FIFA 19, Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem. And there'll be many more titles in the years to come. Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games from EA and other publishers. And third, it will launch later this summer.
Wow,
That's a
summer.
little later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank
Hey.
you and have a great show.
Free trial this weekend.
I wonder how much it's going to cost.
It's really about that. Maybe they'll say it here.
But see, now it's just their games. Like, is each
No,
publisher
they
going to
said
have their
no.
own
They said
subscription?
that it's
said
going to
other
be
publishers,
other
too.
publishers as well.
But they have to have the EA,
Yeah.
I mean, you've got PlayStation Plus, you've got Xbox Gold.
But plus, it's not a game service.
You've got PS Now. There's just so many different subscriptions out there.
The thing is, though, Plus.
The Plus
Let's be real
was
here. Plus and Xbox
originally-
Live is.
That was originally for multiplayer and an online experience. The fact that they added games later on was just like an addition.
Well, no, it was backwards. Because remember, on PS3, we didn't need to pay to play online.
True, touche.
They added Plus for us to get free games.
They just
and
showed
then-
a bunch of new Anthem footage. Well, not a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
But
like
a couple
3
little
seconds.
splices.
3 seconds.
But it's like,
You know what?
Hey, everybody.
This is
What's
typical
up, son?
EA.
Here,
Yeah,
sitting
I'm not gonna
inside
lie.
the crowded EA
Yeah, pay us
Play,
money, play the games, but
and
you
I
never
just
own
happened
them.
to find Mr.
That's
Vince
anything streaming,
Zampella
though,
here
really.
In the audience from Respawn.
It is. It is.
Oh,
Wait, Respawn!
Vince, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to see big robots.
You guys may have seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday.
No, I didn't.
There has been a bunch of speculation. So
yes, there has.
You want to just get right to it?
Yes, I
do. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet.
I hate you, Vince.
We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass. But we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So
Damn it.
We've been working with
Teaser.
Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
No, he didn't say George Lucas.
He did say, no, he said Lucas.
The internet is going wild right now.
Vince Zampella.
So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh.
Woo! So Star Wars.
A Respawn made.
Yeah. So it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
Vince, stop this!
What, so Vince,
dude?
You got anything else?
Well,
yes, a trailer.
It takes place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted.
What is this, EA?
It's gonna be spectacular.
EA, what is this?
Like the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay. All right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Tidbits?
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Bad time. Does that
That's
mean
great.
So they're not making Titanfall; they're making a Star Wars game.
Yeah.
He said they have a few things, but they're only sharing
All right,
one
so
thing.
I think people are now anxiously want to know, like, when can we play the game?
It will be.
When can we see the
holiday
game?
of next year, 2019.
Okay.
Not this year.
They have to be pretty deep in development.
Sorry,
Yeah,
actually
dude.
hopes.
No.
But now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be amped up.
This is
and
pissing me
hopefully
off
we'll
so
hear more from you.
He might
maybe,
be saving.
next year.
Oh yeah.
He might be saving like
Why
a
would
teaser.
they do
Great to see you.
this?
Thanks for
Because
stopping by
that
the
might
show
be
today.
at Microsoft's
We do have
conference.
a little bit more news on Star Wars.
Or
so
another
I'm gonna
conference.
Toss it over to Dennis.
There's more news on Star Wars. Is that what she said?
Yeah, Battlefront. I don't give a shit about Battlefront
care
2.
about
No,
Battlefront?
that was a stupid
This was
decision.
very poor.
You don't do that.
Hey Vince, Respawn. I'm like, okay, Titanfall. Oh, new Star Wars project? Oh, you're trailer maybe? Oh, nothing. Literally, you're
Nothing.
telling us it's being
That
made.
was Metroid
It's the
Prime
dark
4
time.
without the title card.
Yeah.
That was a
Because I don't think anybody really cares about Battlefront 2 anymore.
that was a news release. That was like a press release that they
That
could
was
have
like
said,
a
we're
tweet.
working on a
That was
Star
literally
Wars
a tweet.
game.
Yeah.
With a picture. That I didn't get. I'm upset. I'm actually upset.
And make sure
Oh my
that you are
God.
delivering the game that our players really
That's gonna be its own reaction.
that
That needs to be a reaction.
system and add a bunch of
This poor guy is just like, nobody cares
from
about
there,
this game
we
anymore,
added
and
a
I
new
got
hunt
selected to
mode.
have to talk about it.
Battlefront game
Must have
that I
drew-
love
he must have drawn
personally.
this
Hey, look,
straw.
Ewoks.
Starting
Yeah.
with the Ewoks on Endor. And
Matt, I'm gonna fight you. Ewoks are way better than Porgs. Just
it turned
saying.
out to be by far the most popular
thinks
update of the game.
Porgs-
and
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
loved
Matt, you're a loser.
Look, they're looping the same footage
Yeah.
over and over.
You know why? Because
in
nobody
our
cares
Han
about
Solo
Battlefront 2
season
anymore.
with content
Oh
from the
no!
coming
Oh no! Is it young Solo?
by
Yep.
Planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features
That
the
looks
return
dangerous.
of one of our favorite modes, extraction. So looking forward a little bit, this summer we
It
will
is.
be
It's totally Danny Glover. Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
them to the game.
Gotta
I don't
make-
know if they'd
which
already
will
announced
allow
that
you
though.
to
They
That
may
may not
have.
be new.
much
Yeah,
easier and
probably.
play with your friends.
Gotta make that dough.
It's too bad, man. Because I feel like the
Oh,
gameplay in
look,
this.
they're re-looping the footage again.
I feel like the gameplay in Battlefront 2 is better than the first one.
Well, yeah, of course.
Like it's actually like from what I hear, the gameplay wise, it's good, but it's like so many other things just ruin the experience for a lot of
The
people.
visuals are so good, the audio design is so good. It was just,
But that's not all.
I don't know.
We
Dude,
know
it's bad juju, man.
that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from
Do you?
a certain
Behind a
era that
paywall.
features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to
Iconic.
confirm that
Let's see what's
Battlefront
iconic.
2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Deep
Oh, okay.
into the Clone Wars.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Episode 2 stuff.
It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis,
Yep.
featuring multiple levels.
So we're gonna get young
including the
Anakin,
largest level we have
Obi-Wan,
ever built
Possibly
for
Yoda,
Battlefront.
in that
Darth,
time.
So let's talk about
Count
the
Dooku.
heroes
Count
and
Dooku.
villains.
Yeah.
First, let me introduce
Oh, Okay, I actually really like Grievous a lot.
Army in the galaxy, General Grievous.
Oh.
And yes, he will be going up.
I met his voice actor and designer at Star Wars Weekends.
Nice.
He signed like my DVD for Episode 3.
That's awesome.
Dude, I love his design, but like poorly. Like that, he was dead so quickly in the movie.
Well, that's
they will not come alone.
That's a whole different conversation.
I know.
Of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku.
Yeah.
As well as someone to bring balance to
Wow,
the
nobody
Force,
clapped for that.
Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
I was almost hoping nobody would clap because nobody liked young Anakin.
Is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things.
I have a soft spot for Grievous. I loved him in the Attack of the Clones cartoon.
Which got really dark.
Thank you very much for playing the game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us,
and giving us your money.
The thing is, though, you know what? I can't blame the developer though. Like
No,
that was EA
dude,
pushing
EA
that on
strong
them, you know.
arm.
May the
Dude,
Force be
come
with
on.
you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
And with you. Okay. This isn't Star Wars. Give me the hype. This is Godzilla.
This looks in engine.
Oh! A sequel! Oh, he's got like 3 little things! Why am I hyped over this? You hear those people? That's awesome. No!
Oh no!
He's in the water. This ain't good for him.
Yarny! His name's Yarny, right?
I don't know what his name is. His name is Unravel.
No, I think his name's Yarny.
His name is Neck.
Oh my god.
Oh, the lighthouse went out.
Is this Bioshock? Unravel in Bioshock universe confirmed?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god! No. You heard that guy screaming though?
Hi, it's really good to see you.
See who?
In Unravel, we used yarn to symbolize love and the bonds between
You're a really
people.
cute story.
In our new game, we tear that bond up right at the start. But when things are at their darkest,
Co-op! Let's do it.
And you form a new bond, and your spark is rekindled.
That's frigging adorable.
Oh, and they're connected.
Yeah.
On an adventure. So welcome to
Unravel 2. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, EA.
It's the indies, man.
You're getting some points now.
Yes.
It's a game about fresh starts and second chances. These 2 little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new and beautiful together.
This guy feels very humble. I really
You
like
can
him.
tell.
Oh yeah,
That spirit of optimism and togetherness. You see, it's all made to be played with 2 characters.
Yeah.
You can play it alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend. But there's always 2 characters there, sharing one yarn and working together to get through this.
Oh, that was cool.
This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging, but above
You're gonna need
all,
more coordination.
it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy successor.
I really hope this is on the
I want to show it
Switch.
to you now. So
It seems perfect for it.
So
I
please
don't know.
welcome
I don't think the first one ever made it to the Switch. Well, they haven't done a port for it.
Oh, they're going to do a straight up demo. Here we go.
Legit.
It's on Xbox, I think.
Well, probably
Oh,
PC.
PC,
show you a little
yeah.
bit of what I'm talking
Touche.
about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself, essentially.
I imagine it'll be like Sonic and Tails
Maybe.
from Sonic 2 if you're playing by yourself.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, that's clearly
That's
PC.
developer, dude. What?
There we are.
Oh, you skipped through the...
Gotta get it loaded.
So when you're playing it by yourself, you
what?
can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more
That is so cool.
fast-paced segments of
Look
the
at those
game.
humans.
And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because
Oh, God!
boy.
Run away!
we wanted
Get
to
out of that
have
duck,
more,
dude!
like thrill and danger and kind of wild moments.
That duck wants to eat
places
you
where it's,
alive.
like,
That's not a
fun
duck.
and
Is that a
exciting.
goose? Is that a chicken?
I think was that a sparrow?
I think it might have been a turkey.
Firo.
And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart.
Oh, that is a turkey.
To switch back and forth. I see.
Because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between you to overcome any obstacles.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, woo!
So I guess I'll jump in at this.
I've always loved the music in the games. So, very string heavy.
Red one.
Okay.
Will be the blue one.
I'm actually feeling really tense with this bird running around.
A little celebratory flip there.
This looks delightful.
Yeah, I really can't wait to play with Elijah.
Oh boy, that felt a little close.
Playing.
Oh jeez! Oh jeez!
I'll swing. All right. Nice. And I'll catch you. There you go.
Man, that thing is like just waiting for one screw up.
I wonder if it's like instant death.
It probably would be.
Okay, this is.
Yeah, there's probably like checkpoints, so you like.
Yeah.
Got it.
I wonder what those human. It's weird that they're like.
Yeah, kind of like ghostly like.
Well, you guys never played the first one?
No. I downloaded it.
They're trying to get memories. Well, in the first one, he was trying to get memories back for an old lady.
Okay.
And in this one, I guess they're trying to get memories for maybe friends or I don't know what.
Oh.
Okay. That's why
the co-op experience.
Correct. The first one was really heartfelt, dude. The old lady wanted to just get memories back, and they were trying to get pictures. Really cute.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah. Look at me. There you go.
Keep him up to the left.
That turkey's going crazy. Look at that thing.
I'm surprised it's not jumping. It's like, what do I
do? Which one do I go after?
I've never seen a turkey do that before. That was hilarious.
All right, is it over?
Never.
Now we can breathe again.
Yeah.
Finally.
Uh-oh.
Boss fight.
That's a dumb turkey. Jump! Oh, the slow-mo!
Unravel 2.
Oh, look at that. That's an awesome picture. That needs to be the Switch logo.
Yeah.
Announce it for Switch, you jerks.
I hope you like it. And before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home, because working on this game has been a completely amazing team effort on so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody back home. And
he's definitely humbled.
Love you.
Look at that, man. Aw.
Dude, do you don't remember the first time when they announced the first one? He was like so nervous.
Really?
You don't remember?
Oh, here we go. Got a little bit more.
Pretty story.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get the release date.
Maybe.
Please see Switch. I want to see that Switch logo. I'm really digging this music.
This would be so perfect on the Switch with the dual Joy-Cons.
I know! Chase your spark.
Oh, that is.
That's
Oh, I
so
see
cool.
how he's hanging on there. Now I get it.
Whoa, a moose in the background.
Oh man.
Dude, that looks like a fun game.
I want to play this with my daughter.
Exactly. Wow, look at that. The turkey.
Oh man, I can just see like a.
Oh my god.
That is
cool. Nice.
It's okay.
No
It's
release.
okay.
That's dude.
And the brilliant team at Coldwood. The game is really strong. These guys have done
My
an amazing
platformer
job.
heart,
It's
man.
clear
I know.
that they have a lot of passion, and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids.
There you
There you
go.
go.
What's even more
Boom.
amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep,
What?
right. You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out.
No way! Wow. Shadow drop.
And thank you to the team at Coldwood. Back in 2015, we started on this.
That is insane! Wow.
To seek out the most
very well done.
My hands are sweating.
I know. That is awesome.
It's been our way.
But is it on Switch? I need to know.
To the world and to tell their story.
Yeah, I guess we don't know what it's on.
Yeah. Remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage.
Wow, they didn't say what it was on. Maybe that just means it's literally on everything.
I really hope it is, man.
The whole way
We'll
out.
have to check that out after. Wow,
Yeah.
good job, EA.
Yeah, that was actually good.
That was. Do that every time.
Dude,
oh my God,
what did
that
I
was
say?
fantastic.
The indies.
Yeah.
The indies.
It's fun, and it's something fresh and new, and you all loved it.
Wow,
Over 2 million players.
My mind is blown.
I can't believe it's like. Oh, by the way, the game is done. It's out today.
EA never does that kind of stuff.
No.
My mind is literally blown.
I thought a demo, if anything, but when he said literally the game is done, I'm like, no way.
We'll continue
Yes.
to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams.
That's really cool.
That is
Which
awesome.
leads us to our next EA original
The sea
title.
thing?
of Solitude?
Yeah.
Game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn.
I don't know who
personal
is
story
actually
was.
developing that game.
I don't
It's
either.
one that carries a very powerful and important message.
It's got to be though.
And it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
There it is.
Yeah, there it
There you
is.
go.
All right.
This looks
This
really
looks very good.
Really intriguing.
I don't know anything about this
Available
game, guys.
now.
Thank you, Patrick.
Oh
I
man.
remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like our
Studios
whole
in
team,
Berlin?
including me, were super excited. It actually feels a little bit the same right now. I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited.
They're like a little studio in
I
Germany.
know,
like
this is so
That's
cool.
awesome.
We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS as we call it.
Oh,
The
SOS.
whole journey from the very
Clever.
first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing. Let me tell you more about our game. When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters. This is at the core of everything
That's
you will
dark.
see, hear,
That's German.
and hopefully feel while playing
Dark is
SOS.
German.
No, that's what I'm saying.
What makes
Like,
this
Dark is a
underlying
brilliant German show.
concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case, I
Damn.
started writing the story when I felt
This
so
reminds me
lonely.
of
in
Celeste.
my
I
life.
was gonna say, I wonder
I
if this
think
is
as an
to
artist,
loneliness what Celeste was
You
to
To
him.
anxiety.
go into the
Yeah.
world by letting
Oh, man.
it out and putting it into your art.
Yeah.
I'm still amazed how like the concept seems to just float out of me like right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story, even though that it takes place in a fantastic setting.
Right.
In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and family see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players who want to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all.
Under the sea,
of
would you say?
Solitude is about a young woman named Kay who is suffering from such strong loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the outside and she becomes a monster. The game is about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human. Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance. Some needs to become bigger,
Wow, look at that.
some would be better off a little smaller.
Normally, I would say this is not
to
good
embrace
for how to present
even
your
your
game.
destructive part,
But-
or your self-doubt, In the same
This
way
is like
you
that
embrace your
artistic
joy
expression,
or your
like
hope.
really trying
This
to
is what
help
being human
paint
is
that
all
picture
about.
as opposed to
And that's
Look at
here's
the
a
trailer.
bombastic
Trailer,
commercial piece
yeah.
of entertainment.
Yeah.
This is a no. Before you see this, there's something special here.
Real?
This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me.
That's genuinely creepy.
Whoa.
Day one.
Right?
I'm getting this.
Look at that.
Day one.
Oh my god. This monster design right now.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's a game over.
Oh, that is so
Alone in my room, I tremble.
Wow.
Day
Wow.
one.
early 2019.
Yeah.
Day one.
That is solid
I
looking.
do not care where it comes out. Day one.
NBA, okay, whatever.
That's PlayStation Plus.
If that, I don't want that on my hard drive.
No, I would just claim it. I wouldn't download it.
I'm still curious about how the gameplay in that.
It seems
what do
like
you actually-
platformer. Jinx.
Platformer, but there's got to be something more to it. Like, are the monsters just there as like pitfalls that they'll, if you miss your jump, they reach out and grab you, or do you like
It seemed
battle
like it
them
was
in some way?
like that
Or
part you
there's
see
a-
her diving
a
into the
puzzle
water.
mechanic? Yeah.
It's, I could see it being kind of puzzly,
Platforming /
Yeah.
puzzle mechanics.
I mean, it could be like Celeste in the way in a 3D environment, but
I got
obviously
you.
it doesn't seem like to be like
As challenging.
well, yeah, it seems to be more of like a cinematic
Dude,
approach to
that's-
it, which it's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong about it.
What I
By
really
the
liked
way-
about that is the tide mechanic, because I
Yes.
think that is also reflective of your current emotional state as far as the depression goes. Like, it comes and goes with the tide. Oh man,
Dude,
getting hyped for that.
that was
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Day one. Like I said, I don't
Everything
care.
about like the way that the way everything looked.
By the way, kudos to her for presenting that in a language that she is not native to.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I know what it's like to speak a different language and not know what the heck you're doing, and she did a great job doing that. Who's this? This is blonde dude.
Some gamer.
Okay.
That looks cool though. I'm very excited for Sea of Solitude, and honestly, if Celeste and this game can lead to more games that tackle these actual issues that nobody wants to talk about, please bring it on.
Oh, I agree.
And,
I'm all about it.
Not to get too dark or off topic, but with
No.
the sudden like suicides of Kate Spade and
Friggin' Anthony Bourdain,
like,
man.
Like, we need to talk. We need to have those conversations, and if this
Yep.
can lead to like that demographic to talk about it more and be okay with that, hey, I'm
it.
all for
Bring it.
that, man. Celeste
Bring
really
it.
hit a note, and if that can hit other notes for other people, do it, man. That's
Oh,
awesome. Inspiring, even.
How much was Unravel when it first came out?
$20.
$20, $19.99.
I'd be curious to see how much the sequel
It's
is.
probably gonna be $20.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was still part of the reel.
Oh, congrats,
oh,
man.
You know what? That's probably the guy that won the Madden tournament last year.
On the
Congratulations.
Because the guy on the left's
No,
Steelers
yeah, well,
player.
yeah, the guy on the right.
As you guys can see, King of
What are those
Touchdown
pants he's
celebration.
wearing?
Those are PJs, bro.
Pretty fun. I like that a lot.
I'm sorry.
As you guys
Internet,
know,
donate
young
me.
kid, Madden
They won't.
18,
I don't care
Madden
about sports,
champion.
man.
Like,
You don't
give
care
it up
about
for young
egg
kids,
hand?
give it up.
Again, no.
Well, this isn't just sports. This is sports
Well,
within a sport.
Well,
it's esports.
It's esports.
Young kid.
You and your brother are more
How
into
has
that
it
scene
been,
than
you know,
I
your
am.
Success and your path, to where you're at today.
My brother's top 50 in Rivals of Aether. I don't know if you ever heard of that game.
Competitor,
No.
It's a Smash type game.
Wait, what?
Rivals of Aether.
So then I picked up Madden and
It's like
Aether,
a 2D.
A-E-T-H-Y-R? Yeah, I've heard of it.
But I kept at it.
He's literally top 50. The community managers have been reaching out to him to tell him like, hey, why don't you do this for us or stuff? Or if you come to this tournament, we'll house you and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this opportunity to quickly discover Unravel 2
Please.
pricing and all that.
And where it's
availability.
available. Yeah.
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money.
Cool,
awesome.
guys.
Okay, now the past few years, how has it been for you? I know you had some ups and downs.
According to Polygon, it is out now for PS4, PC, and Xbox One for $20.
Switch love, baby.
What happened to the Switch love, though? Indies do better on Switch anyway.
That's true.
That's not to say it's not on the Switch, but that's just what Polygon is reporting.
I doubt that they would ignore
First look at the Madden 19 trailer. Super excited.
Seriously, it would be weird for EA to ignore this. Like, seeing how even Celeste sold the most on the Switch. Like,
I probably won't. As much as I want to play that game, I don't think I would buy it unless it was on the Switch, just because of
the portability.
The portability and the two-player.
Dude, it's just a natural thing for the Joy-Cons.
It really is. And the Joy-Cons are designed in a way that you don't even need the extra buttons. It has everything. It's got triggers.
My daughter would be able to play it on the Switch. She would not be able to play it on PS4 or PC.
It's harder. Well, the first game, you needed the shoulder buttons because you would need to hold R1 to latch onto stuff, and then a combination of joystick and jumping. So you have to have good dexterity.
So it might already be hard for her anyway.
It was hard for Elijah last year, and he's 7.
Yeah.
So you can rise. And you rise.
He liked
That's unfortunate. I suspect it will still come to Switch, probably just not today.
I hope so.
Dude, pretty much anything. I'll buy anything that's good on the Switch. Essentially, like that's right now. It's like my money pit.
It's crazy to me how the Switch does that. Because I want to support way more games on there than I would on other consoles. And it's not like Unravel. It doesn't look like it's too graphically powerful.
No.
You know, like it looks like it's going to be able to run fine.
If they can get Bayonetta on there, and that's like what I was playing earlier was like amazing.
Yeah.
Look crisp. I don't see why that would be an issue.
Yeah.
Freaking Doom, man.
Yeah, they got Doom and Wolfenstein. They can get Unravel Two.
Granted, you know, the way that they develop their games and their engines, it's all a scalable format. So they just pretty much put it on a little bit better than potato mode.
No.
What's
Hello,
this?
ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathanius, professional shoutcaster, here alongside Redwood Studios General Manager Michael Martinez.
Is Madden still?
How you doing today?
I don't know, but there were 2 chairs up on
We're going to do this
stage.
presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live
mobile game?
head-to-head match.
Oh, God.
Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Sure thing. The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win.
Huh?
Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there.
What is this?
The most efficient way
This is
to
Clash
destroy
of
the opponent's base
what is it?
Clash of
Is this Titan?
Clash of Wars?
Not Clash of Titans. That's a freaking game. That's a movie.
Does this look like, I don't know, does this look like a Titanfall mobile game or something maybe?
If it is, I'm going to be very upset. Nah, it's not
fills
Titanfall.
up, we'll fire the missile.
What the hell
Take
is this?
2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win. That's it.
Sounds great, Michael. Well,
Sounds
enough talking about it. Let's
simple,
get to
Michael.
this match.
Absolutely.
Do we even know what this is?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome
This is going to be the bulk of their presentation, isn't it?
Fighting for the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
Woo! I don't know who that is yet.
In Control.
You guys need to pay more attention to esports, clearly.
Well, to RTS
His opponent,
esports.
Fighting for the red side of the room.
I will say this.
Competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night.
Nick at Night. That's like a hilarious name. I will say this. Obviously, I don't play RTSs, so this doesn't appeal to me at all. But the fact that they're reaching out to the community and talking to the people that are like big players, I gotta admit that's cool. That's a unique thing for them to do. Nintendo did that with Smash for their Invitational. They got all the big Smash Pro players to play, so they're gonna be there on Tuesday.
Legit.
Strategy game for
Too legit to quit. Look at that.
Genre. I'm very excited for this. The players are
Well,
loading
if
in and
anything,
they're ready to go.
I'm rooting for Nick at Night.
Just for that friggin' name.
No, just for the profile pic.
Oh.
Economy will be the focus. We
I'm
have
game.
Harvester to start things off. Nothing too crazy yet.
All right, how long is this going to take,
Now the
man?
infantry is going to
Well, it's a mobile game. It can't take that long.
It's pre-alpha.
So we're watching the blue guy. So we don't know what the red team is doing.
In a strategy
like,
game, that flank
oh, yeah.
We're watching from the perspective of In Control.
Also very important as the Knight's forces have to circle around the center.
Right, let's see
So you've got a time economy of gems or whatever that is in the bottom left that's growing over time to give you gems, and then you can buy units and then deploy them.
When you deploy them,
but I don't see. Do you see like a unit or a gem building unit that can give you more?
It looks like it might just be
time.
So
whoever does it better.
That Rhino as attack flags move towards the northwest position. We can see that the missile is beginning to ready and firing that. That takes out.
It's hard to tell when they've got the screen split like that.
Yeah, like, I don't really care about.
Well,
how
I guess they want to show you the game. Yeah.
That far right side of the map.
Like it's an exact copy.
He's done a
so
great job of holding that down with the turret.
I don't know.
I will say technology is pretty intense to have gotten to the point where they can have a camera looking at a phone and also the direct feed, and it's like, it's like 1-for-1 perfect.
Nothing to do with the game, mind you, but technology.
No, but technology, good job.
That's going to be used to try and help push back these smaller
It's so small. I have, even on this 4K TV screen, I can't tell.
I need new glasses.
What is going on?
He will have the missiles. We see it starts to point towards In Control's base.
Let's see if In Control.
So, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
I'm great, man. I'm great. Definitely excited to play Bayonetta.
Good. I'm glad I made
So, are they trying? Is there like a base in the middle that they're trying to control?
No, okay. So there's 2 missiles that you have to launch, and it takes 2. Yeah, on the other person's base, and it takes 2 hits in order for the base to pretty much be defeated.
Yeah.
So, blue team looks like they're about to launch the missile.
That's what it looks like.
Yep. Boom.
Okay.
Oh! There you go.
50% down.
As the next one will start to ready up in just a moment's time.
Oh, where's Nick and Knight?
There, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
Yeah. Now I can actually see what's going on.
I kind of like the little, like the animations are actually pretty good. Look at that. The little smoke effects from like the
tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
This makes me want an Advanced Wars, honestly.
Nick at Night is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement.
Come on, Nick at Night.
Blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving.
So how did In Control just? Whoa! What the hell is
some flame tanks?
Oh, whoa! How did In Control? I just don't get the flow. I don't understand what he did.
I'm guessing it's kind of like kind of like King of the Hill or Capture the Flag or whatever, where you kind of have to like have like people to control.
More units on there and stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can actually use your units to fight the other person's base. Because red is starting to overwhelm blue now.
Yeah, he's positioning his like. Yeah, look at that.
With 3 zones in control for Nick and Knight, looking to set things back.
I wonder if you have more zones in control, if your gems go faster or something like that.
What it seems to be happening
or maybe
now is
if you have less zones in control.
Damn, he got a big ass mech though.
Yeah.
He's doing some damage. Whoa, motorcycles!
And Nick and Knight that one off.
Boom.
He still has control. Well, I don't know. Those 2 mechs look pretty strong.
Actually, I think you can use your units to attack the other base, because if you notice,
yeah, he's attacking up top.
But Nick and Knight's done a great job of getting.
But I mean, like, there's 5 squares in a full bar. So like the missile takes out 5 squares, but your units might be able to pick off 1 square at a time. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Ready. He's also bringing out his first air unit.
Oh, look at that big ass, look at that laser ship, dude.
Come on, Nick at Night.
In Control just needs to hold.
Oh, he's got his own tank now.
It can be stolen.
He doesn't have anybody over there though.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh, he lost.
Wow, dude.
What a noob move,
Jesus,
dude.
man. I'm disappointed, Nick.
Actually, kind of fun to watch for a little bit there.
What a match. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
I'd be curious if they will announce the title of the game. Is that what it is up there? Oh no, that's
that was awesome.
In Control is his name.
Let's hear it for Nathanius, Nick at Night, and In Control.
Yeah,
he doesn't get a name. Just In Control.
Yeah, well,
Ladies and
Nick at
gentlemen,
Night
what
is
you
his
just saw
username.
was the worldwide reveal of Command and Conquer Rivals.
Command and Conquer.
Whoa! Command and Conquer. Okay.
Reimagines the real-time strategy experience for mobile.
I knew that looked
Giving
somewhat
players
familiar.
complete, continuous control of their armies in quick, competitive head-to-head matches.
That's actually
that are fueled by skill.
Big. I don't think they've done a Command and Conquer in
It's been a
long
while.
time.
It's been a while.
iOS
Yeah.
and Android devices. But I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today.
Android players too. Take the shaft, Apple.
Playing this game, and we can't wait for you to play. Please let us know what you think.
It's actually kind of surprising that Android got something first.
Because Apple's thing takes forever.
All right, is this Anthem?
I don't know what the hell is this. This is not Anthem. Oh, this could be just Command and Conquer. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more Command and Conquer.
The actual trailer.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
It's very simplified, and I wonder. I mean, it's for mobile, so
yeah. Yes. Just need better Pip-Boys. That's it. There you go.
Jesus.
There you go.
Now, if the game played like that, that'd be pretty
right?
cool.
Oh yeah.
What was that game from a few years ago where it was kind of like RTS, but it was also a third-person shooter?
Whoa, Rockworms.
We didn't see any of those.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was was it Warhammer? No, not Warhammer. It was a PlayStation 3 game. Oh my god, that you could like get on. Nah, never mind. Warhawk?
I don't know.
I don't know. Doesn't ring a bell.
In Battlefield 4, you could also get on your phone or tablet and be the commander.
That's right.
We close the show with a spectacular, epic anthem. I want to share a few final things.
Tell me, Wilson.
I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing entertainment. And what I can say about all of those teams, and what I can say about us, is that we are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better. And so, as you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is choice, is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly, that no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment.
You mean like the opposite of loot boxes?
And most importantly, that the games are fun.
The opposite of loot boxes.
Past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives.
Ooh, enhance my
And
life,
so,
baby.
As we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better and that we want to make great games.
Right.
And that as much as we love making games and as much as you love playing them,
We do have to make
there's
money.
something that is even greater that we can do together.
We're not salty.
I was going to say, there's the salt in this room right now.
Together to do amazing things is profound. Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we showed the
It's
world
charity
how
stuff.
the power of play
It's
can be
charity.
a positive force for social impact. Millions
Gotta
of
get
you
that
out
tax
there
write-off.
participated in 9 in-game challenges in our
cynicism,
games.
dude.
Guys, you guys are being way too negative. It's E3, man. Be positive.
It's EA, though.
A total of $1 million
Doesn't matter.
to
Still
3
gotta be-
charities that
I just want to
stand
see
up
Anthem.
for a
I want to
more
see
inclusive
Anthem.
world. A world where representation and equality are not something we strive for, they are the standards. And where bullying and exclusion are not an everyday threat. These 3 organizations, the United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization,
Awesome.
all are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give.
Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool.
And thank you for your support.
I will be
Thousands
honest.
of us at EA and millions of you together doing
Don't be
immeasurable
honest.
good because we love
No,
games.
all right. I'm just gonna.
Thanks for being with
I'll
us.
talk about it later.
And thanks for the incredible privilege of making games for all of you. Now, without further ado,
Let's see
take
Anthem.
a look at Anthem.
All right.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game
Gods
engine.
vanish and left our world in chaos.
It's always chaos.
Creating, altering, destroying. The anthem is all that remains.
There's a storm coming. These walls can't protect us forever.
I just love how they look.
They said this is all in-game footage,
That looks
right?
like CGI though.
No, that's
looks like
definitely
game.
in-game.
Yeah.
It wants to destroy us all.
Isn't that a
Muse?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a cool
Wow, I
looking one.
love that suit. Yeah. Wow, look at that enemy. That's pretty cool.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow.
Calm down. Calm down. Don't get salty. They said there was
was
gonna
it?
no. They said there was gonna
they
be a
said it was gonna
blowout.
be
Calm down, relax, guys. It's E3. We got this.
So is there gonna be commentary?
They did say it was going to be very meaty. Yeah, so there's going to
Yeah.
be commentary.
I want more details. Because this right now is kind of like the best thing EA has to offer.
Oh, yeah.
How cool was that trailer?
It was
I've
cool.
seen it a couple times, and it's still cool every time I see it. So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a little bit different for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Roussard.
Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes, but I really don't like the direction this is heading.
Yeah.
This is the complete opposite of what you wanted.
Well, if they do commentary over gameplay footage,
yeah,
then that's fine.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out today.
But if we're just doing a Q&A.
All right? Yep. It's going to be very exciting. So, Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now, we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So
Classic EA.
Super satisfying to
Don't be defeated, dude. But I do. They do actually do this a lot.
Don't be salty, bro.
Well, now it's the salt's allowable at this
evolution
point.
of a BioWare game, and we wanted to create a
Just because we
brand new
smelled the
world
salt
for
doesn't
people
mean
to
it was
discover.
there.
Oh, dude, it was there.
But now it's there.
It was in the air. I tasted
We also
it.
wanted to do something that was
Look at
That sea breeze was
a
wafting.
game that would change
Look at this
every
model.
time you came back and played it. We also wanted to do something where, you know, if you wanted to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial
it's Windows.
vision of the
Yeah, I was
game.
gonna say, look at that,
Not a
Windows
MMO,
10
not a
desktop
multi-player
background.
bolted
Dude,
on the
anybody
side.
that works on
It's something
anything
new
knows
and
that Windows is
different,
better than
and I think
Apple.
the team
Oh,
really
yeah.
captured that vision over the
Does
years.
anybody
far.
develop games
You
on
fans
Apple?
really love
No.
the stories from BioWare, but I think we're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
So a great story for
Oh,
BioWare
God.
is really about
They should
Okay,
get-
no, this should
have
be
a connection with,
important.
choices you get to make, and feeling like the story's about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things get diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now you can build a solution to that, but you have
Oh,
to
there's
really
the
build
concept
the
art.
That's what we tried to do with
I'll never forget the
what
Battlefront,
we call our
Battlefront
world,
1
my
stuff.
story. So when
Sure,
you're
like 2 years
out in
early.
the open world, the world is really dangerous, and you're focused on your mission.
This is scary
And this is
because
where
that's how
other
they
players
did Mass
could play
Effect.
with you.
Andromeda.
Andromeda?
Here's a bunch of concept art.
Yep.
It's unique
Be hyped.
for,
Please
for
be
Anthem
excited.
That this is a
What the hell
living
is that
shared
thing?
world. So
It's
whether
like-
there's
is it pulsing? It is, right?
It
Yeah.
looks like a subwoofer, like
it's
a.
nighttime,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What we're experiencing together. Everyone
Maybe it's a
is
force
Oh,
field.
now they're
at
recycling
a
the
moment
footage.
seen.
Yep.
And this is what we mean when we talk about our world. It's a shared world that we all experience together.
Okay, here we go.
But then when I finish my mission, I come back to a base like Fort Tarsus. And this is a single player experience. I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters.
So
I
like Monster
experience the
Hunter.
choices of my actions.
Seems that
That's
way.
what I'm
And this
thinking.
is where your story really lives and breathes.
I hope the flying is fun.
And by doing it this way, we're able to combine
Yeah.
that
Oh,
impact
is that your factions?
and agency of a single player story with the fun of teaming up with your friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also
I think those might have been 4 classes.
Classes, yeah.
Classes? Okay.
So the heavy,
it could be factions, but I think that represented.
Is they want to
it was meant to represent
play
your
in our
team.
worlds when
I
they've
think.
finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age. Players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come.
I wonder if Peter Dinklage is going to be a part of this one too.
A new moment with a
what do you
character
think?
It does feel very Destiny-esque.
Dude, it ridiculously. This feels so Destiny 1.
Or an entirely new story.
Kind of like Destiny, but obviously in third person and with exoskeletons.
Yeah. Destiny meets Iron Man.
So Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing
All right,
perspective,
WTF is that?
Writer, can you speak to what it's like to create a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs.
It is a little worrying that.
Is that
a year later, this is what we're getting.
Well, I was about to say they just keep showing concept art. Now we're seeing.
So at the heart,
in-game
worlds,
stuff.
in-game worlds and stuff.
There's a world left unfinished.
But we haven't seen like the bases. You know, I haven't seen any of the.
Tools, and those
like all I see is this, which is, I mean, awe-inspiring.
But unknowable force called the Anthem of Creation. And
the Anthem of Creation.
They need to make traversal fun for 30, 40, 50 hours because it seems you're going to be doing a lot of this.
Yeah, violent storms,
I mean,
mutated creatures,
the level of detail in the world
it's a dangerous environment.
Fantastic.
It's Frostbite, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
To be safe.
So I mean, like, exploring the world is going to be a lot of fun.
I sure hope so.
Or at least it feels that way from what they're showing.
Yeah.
That was from last year, wasn't it?
Yep. That was how it ended, I believe. Going into the center of the
storm. All
storm.
these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms.
It's just crazy that
this is No Man's Sky.
In a game like
it's not
going into the center of everything.
We've done a few times at BioWare.
I'm just kidding.
You know, and really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of
I have
getting
a high
off the
blood
blank
pressure.
page. So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start, and then once we think about those things,
this really isn't good
though.
This is telling me that
just kills.
The games may be having the problems that rumors were suggesting.
Were they suggesting?
What were they suggesting?
And then once we do that,
I don't know specifics. I just know it was having development troubles, and that's why it slipped to 2019.
Think about, like,
you know what I think? I'm telling you, man. Like, I'm pretty sure that this was supposed to have a buttload of loot boxes in it, and like that completely and totally changed the mechanics of the game.
The development, though.
Yeah, and one of the
well, look at how Star Wars Battlefront 2 was.
Yeah.
It's
it was all about paying to win.
But they still showed a lot of Battlefront 2.
Well, they showed 30 minutes worth of that. But that was just one match. It's kind of different.
But they showed it. They showed a game. They showed a match. We're not really. We're looking at people running around in the world.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that the lashback on loot boxes was post-release.
Definitely.
The 30 minutes that we're seeing was pre-release, no?
And gameplay-wise, though, nothing really changed gameplay.
Yeah, that's the point. Like, loot boxes is just a mechanic over here. When you finish the match and you get stuff.
Like, this game shouldn't.
If your point is they had to.
They ripped it out.
They ripped it out. They should still be able to show gameplay in here.
Because loot boxes typically works for like powers or say even armor and skills and stuff were behind loot boxes. That still shouldn't change the core gameplay. You know what I mean? The exploration, the combat,
you need those things
whatever.
to survive and fight in this world.
Maybe.
I don't know. Will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, have
Dominion. This so sounds like
discovered
Destiny.
a way they think to weaponize the Anthem of
the
Creation.
chaos,
And so we need to stop them and protect the free people of Tarsus.
We're getting to the point where like a lot of fiction is
A
just.
couple different things. Is it a
It's not
suit?
fun.
Is it a
The
javelin?
marker.
Like, what's the canon term?
Wait, wasn't
That
that
actually sounds like a
Wasn't
thing.
that from Dead Space? The marker?
Oh my god, dude. Oh, here's your
the
classes.
Ranger, Colossus. Okay, are these the classes?
Yeah, that one was cool.
Yeah,
I'd play that.
The storm.
Oh, or maybe not.
The storm.
Yeah, so each javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use.
You can swap between
suits.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Based on the mission you want to engage it, or the javelin.
Oh, that's cool. So you can level them up separately.
So
it would make
really
sense
what this
if you were
allows
like
us
locked
do
to something
is
for a whole save file.
Yeah.
build the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world. So they each
I wonder
have
how much you
their
can
own
augment.
abilities. So let's take a look at the Ranger now.
Shit. That's what I was
The
gonna say.
Ranger is a more
They're gonna make us
generalized
shut up
suit,
real bad.
Able to do a lot of different things. Really designed for up close and personal combat.
Here's the gameplay we wanted.
One-on-one for the most part. The Colossus is heavier, more specialized, but able to really pack in big weapons that let them devastate the battle.
So this is Matt's class.
What is it? What?
This is Matt.
Oh, Matt's Colossus. Yeah.
The storm looks like it's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
can
my
totally see
favorite.
Matt
I'm
going
sure
with the
you guys
Colossus.
are picking
I
your
want the
faves right now
Interceptor.
too. So the javelins are
pretty.
awesome, but we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted, some of you may have seen,
short.
asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks, as a player who is all about making their character their own, what kind of customization options will be available in Anthem?
Okay. Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves both through customizing the way their javelin
So like
plays, through
Destiny.
gear and
Which is fine. I mean, replicating Destiny is not necessarily a
Whoa,
bad thing.
ooh! That was freaking Evangelion, dude.
That was actually.
Holy crap.
And because you're going
I'm pretty sure they put
That
that
was
in
on
there.
purpose, yeah.
Oh,
We really want
100%.
you to be able to make it your own.
Oh my god, if they had an Evangelion, like,
Actually, Jay Lagudo has
Like,
a question
like
connected to
matchup? Oh.
customization. Monetization.
Oh!
well, here it is.
They're
though.
addressing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you
no loot
spend any
boxes?
money.
Well,
So
microtransactions,
no loot boxes,
but-
no ability to pay for power.
There you go.
So that means
No,
ability to
no.
spend money
Don't
on
clap
gameplay
for
at
that.
all within Anthem.
That should be standard
But
stuff.
Yeah, okay,
That
but
we
it
wanna
but
make
it's
sure
but
that
it wasn't
Anthem is
with this company.
Freaking
So
dumb.
they've made changes.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that means a main
like, hey, good
story,
job,
big
you're not
open
being a
world, and an
douchebag.
ongoing service that provides new content for a long period of time, new story, new experiences for everyone.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can make my javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know, I'm going to be honest.
Guess you're a girl.
All right, Kate. We talked earlier about this being a co-op
Girls can
experience.
rock
So
blue.
can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem is going to work?
Yeah, it really is about the fun of teaming up as a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So I think here we're going to see the Colossus.
This is really draining all the goodwill that they did with Unravel and Sea of Solitude. I'm not gonna lie.
Heavy artillery, being really strong, in melee combat.
I mean, I'm seeing
And then
gameplay,
here
which
you
is
got the
neat.
Ranger
I
shooting
still
down from
combo.
above.
That
combos and special abilities and stuff like that.
I don't know what.
You don't want to do combos?
Oh,
You don't just run
underwater.
around,
Yeah,
you're
we saw
just
that.
I know,
flying
but
as
now we get to see it
Well, I want
again.
to see more.
So it's
Yeah.
interesting because
And that's all you get.
Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
So Anthem's really built around trying to combine the
Is that the
impact of having your own
base?
personal story
Yeah.
Probably.
with the fun of playing
Probably.
with other players. But we really want to make sure that that playing with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now going out into an open world like this by yourself is going to be a little bit more
I feel like I'm
challenging
seeing
than
some
if it's
really
a team
good
of 4
stuff
people. And we've really
between
tried
the
to
lines
balance the
here.
experience
They're
to be
just
fun,
not
even for
presenting it
people
in a
that
way
don't
that
normally
is
engage
giving
in
me a
this
lot of
kind thing. So I
confidence.
really hope that everyone at
Like,
least gives
I
it
would
a
have
try.
expected them to show us, like,
let's get to
okay,
know
here's
if
a
you
base
wanna
camp,
roll
you're getting
solo,
ready up,
you
you're
can,
choosing your
but
javelin,
it's gonna be
go out into the
a little
world,
bit
do a
more
mission,
difficult.
come back, do the rewards, like,
Well, I
see
know
the
you all
progression.
have
Even like
seats.
a
How
mission
about
at the
show a
beginning of the
little
game.
gameplay?
There you go.
Yeah?
Please.
Make us shut up.
Want that?
Thank
Make
you.
TGR
So,
eat their
Kathleen,
words.
you're going to set this up for us?
I will. So,
Let's talk even
You and
more.
your friends have decided to play a mission called Scars and Villainy. The Scars have put together an
and
acid-based
Villainy.
super weapons.
Where you
gotta keep
hunt
them up.
a devil,
So
Joe.
you start in the Strider, which is like a giant walker, and it's your forward base of operations.
Oh,
You
okay.
have a conversation with your crew.
So there's a
Helen,
giant
Faye,
mech
and
called the
Owen,
Strider,
and you'll
which
hear
is like
Owen.
your
He's
base
gonna
in the
talk us
world
through
that
the
walks
mission
around.
as we-
That's what it
as we
sounded like.
That's pretty
experience
cool.
here.
That's a good idea, actually.
It's
And
kinda like
In
a-
concept
you
with
just get
description,
into your
let's see
javelin
what it
suit
actually
and
looks like
head
and
out with
hope
your
it's good.
friends.
Kind of reminds me of the tall
well,
necks in
thank
Horizon.
You so much,
I thought about that too.
Mark, Casey, Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today.
Let's
we're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay
Okay,
now.
yeah.
Enjoy, everybody.
Okay.
So this is
Here we
probably the
go.
end of this
Here we
All
go.
right, shut us up.
Pretty. Yeah. this is
Okay, there's the
definitely-
Strider.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a tall neck.
It's huge.
That's what she said.
Freelancer, time to get to work. Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage and shut it all down.
I love that. I love the getting into the suit and seeing all of it like that.
So it seems like everything is in first person unless you're in the suit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
That could have also been oh, I see what you mean.
But like even in the base, it seemed like they were traversing the base.
Wow, did you see those like green like?
Yeah, dinosaur-looking things.
Like unicorn dinosaur things. I don't know what those were.
They were Kyrie's.
That's what it looked like.
What's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Wow, that guy's impaled up there.
Oh,
Those monsters have
It's a
nice
hunter.
form.
That's what it's called.
Oh man.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. With the enemies can fly too.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
I mean, that's.
Oh, if there's like crazy aerial battles with like swarms of enemies.
Well,
I can see that happening.
That's kind of what I was hoping.
All the weapons. Oh, and the turrets. Better move quickly.
I always said wyverns, not wyverns. I guess it's wyverns.
I always
The
said
verticality of this is so cool.
The potential.
Look at that.
Look at that. It's a giant.
Abyssal lock.
I don't like the numbers.
Go between his
mean-
legs. Oh man.
You know, that's.
It's probably something you can turn off.
That's MMO Lite, bro.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Underwater cavern.
Oh, there's traps. So you're the
Just run by.
Yeah,
you're
so
a
he's
tank.
like taking all the damage or
Yeah.
blocking it for the team.
That's the Colossus, no?
Yeah. That's the Interst.
There's the Evangelion.
Oh my god.
There's a shape relic. Wait, something's odd. Get a closer look, would you? See those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the Anthem of Creation. Loads of scars nearby. Be careful.
It's like a scars of bad guys.
Yeah. Yeah, we're saying that.
Waboom. You're all dead.
Those guys, yeah.
If there's anything that I can't say, it's that it seems like the gunfire and the gunplay feels good.
It needs to feel good.
I'm looking for like loot drops or anything, and I feel like I may have seen a
combo.
A couple different things.
Well, yeah, you
but-
saw those blue orbs.
Oh, yeah, he's picking up stuff automatically above the weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was just a bunch of something there.
Who knows what it could be?
Relic silence.
Stop silence. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
Boss fight.
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position.
Come up out of the ground, please. Oh,
On
I
the
guess
plus
we're
side,
going
this definitely counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it.
That
We
sounds
should
like
find the
Jarvis.
source.
Yeah. I was really.
Oh, Iron Man. Okay, yep.
I was kind of hoping.
How big is this beastie?
Hopefully it's huge. Look at the eggs.
This is actually a little suspenseful right now.
Oh, it's not that big.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's cool looking though. Looks like that Metroid Prime first boss.
Yeah.
Aww. Okay.
All right. That's.
That looks like what I expected the game to look like.
How cool is that?
To be honest.
I'm so hyped, you guys.
She sounds so
and
hyped.
that was actually just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want to come by
This
the
is a
Anthem
demo on the
Theater
floor.
here at EA Play, you can check out the game live.
Yeah.
So there'll probably be a lot of footage
Question
online.
on everyone's
A bunch of
mind.
people messing around trying to get things. I dig it.
We'll get some more
Anthem
info.
comes out February 22nd,
Okay.
2019.
Isn't that the same day as Days
on,
Gone?
Xbox One, PlayStation
February
4, and
22nd?
So mark your calendars, everybody. Fire off your tweets.
Wow.
I think that's the same exact day as Days Gone.
Firework team. I know you guys have that awesome theater outside,
Damn.
so I will see you guys there.
All right,
Give
see
it
you
up
there.
for Casey Hudson, everybody.
It's pretty neat.
I also want to give a big thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today and everybody working hard at their studios back home around the world. Let's give them all a round of applause.
I'll give him a round of applause. I dig it.
Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now. Now, for those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access.
Oh.
Yarny is back with a buddy in Unravel 2, which is also available today. Plus, you can take on your friends in Command & Conquer Rivals starting today as well. Now,
on
that's
Android.
a lot of available stuff that's out today. Is anybody ready to go home and download anything? No?
No.
Like, I just want to go home and download. I get it. So, I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament.
I was expecting
is going to begin.
by the way, that Anthem demo.
And
Download it right now, boys.
Now that would have been
Redemption.
Redemption.
And have a great weekend.
Bye.
But they clearly, you know.
Yeah, EA Play.
SOS and Unravel.
They had some high points.
SOS and Unravel.
They had a lot of low points.
I mean, it's typical EA, I feel like.
I will say, though, we give them a lot of crap for focusing on the sports a lot. I think it was pretty well balanced with the sports. I think the sports weren't like, here's 20 minutes of Madden, here's 20 minutes of FIFA.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute this.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, let's go through this then.
All right.
Well, so welcome to the post show.
Yeah.
Post show.
We'll talk about what we saw, and at the end, we'll give our final scores for this conference. They kick things off with Battlefield 5.
Yeah.
A teaser.
That they didn't really show that much.
No.
I was very surprised
Because it's going to be at the Microsoft conference.
I
they said
sincerely
single
believe
player,
so.
but
where was the multiplayer?
They'll probably show it at Microsoft because they even talked about the Royale mode. We didn't even see it. They didn't even a logo for Royale.
Nope.
So is that gonna be? Was that like maybe a last minute thing that EA was like, guys, you got to make a Royale mode, announce it, release it? No, literally, because they said
I'm just laughing because that's typical EA.
So it's possible they last minute before the conference was like, we're gonna make a Royale mode. Call of Duty's doing it. You need to do it too. So they announced it just by saying it, no logo or nothing. That was like, I don't know.
It felt tacked on.
It felt like they needed to make that mode at the last minute. So I don't know. Are we gonna see multiplayer tomorrow during Microsoft conference? Maybe, but they said it was single player. I don't know.
They need to show something because maybe they just don't care. Maybe they know everybody's gonna buy Battlefield 5 anyway.
It's a better proposition. Right now, it feels like it's a better proposition than oh, that's that comedian guy. That's funny, and that's a rapper. Okay. But it feels like it's going to be a better proposition, like as a package compared to Call of Duty, because you have single player, you have your multiplayer, and you have your battle royale. Which Call of Duty is just doing multiplayer and battle royale.
Yeah.
So maybe they're that confident in the game. You're right.
I mean, I agree with you 110% that like it is the better package, all around package. I don't know.
Seems that way.
But in my opinion, Battlefield has been knocking it out of the park in comparison to Call of Duty for a while.
I think so too. Yeah.
And I feel like Battle Royale is just a natural evolution because what was Battlefield 1? What was or Battlefield? Oh my God. How many?
No, you said it right.
No, how many people could you have on a team? Was it 32?
32 versus
32 v 32?
Did it go up to 64?
I honestly can't remember, but it was a decent amount.
So like that's just a natural evolution, I feel like, because they have the technology for the servers to handle it.
Oh yeah, they've had it for a while now.
Exactly. It's just I feel like it isn't difficult. Yeah, sure. EA may have been like, yeah, tack it on, announce it, but I feel like that natural evolution's already there. They have the technology for it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think they're just trying to capitalize on a market that has grown extremely quickly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I'm glad that they're not sacrificing campaign or their traditional multiplayer.
I agree.
So at least there's that. If this isn't the focus, if that's just for people who want it, it's there.
Yeah.
Then okay, that's fine.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
For sure. If it was the focus, it would have been like the Call of Duty
right.
or conference or whatever presentation where they actually did say for a while, this is Royale, this is how it's going to play, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Right. So it's definitely not the focus.
And I wonder if it's actually bigger than what they hinted at, but because they may have seen the backlash Call of Duty received, they said, well, it's still there, so you're going to find that out, but we're just not going to really showcase it because we're sensitive to...
I feel like that's the optimistic point of view.
Because there's two different crowds. There's the people that love it and the people that are like, why? It's fun, but we don't need everything to be Battle Royale now.
I just think, and I feel like that's maybe the optimistic view because, I don't think anybody thought, or maybe they did, that Call of Duty was going to do it. And I feel like Battlefield and Call of Duty has always kind of been head to head.
Yeah.
COD all of a sudden is going to do Battle Royale. EA sees that and says, oh crap, bless you. We need our own Battle Royale too.
Yeah.
People were hinting that apparently Nintendo was going to try to do some Battle Royale with Splatoon. So it's the rave right now, and everybody's going to do it. Everybody's going to do it. So.
Well, let's get through all the bad stuff first.
Sure.
I want to end with the good stuff because there was some legit good stuff in this conference.
Oh yeah.
Another not-so-great thing was Respawn's announcement that they are working on Jedi Fallen Order.
Okay.
Coming holiday 2019, and it was announced via a audience...
Participation, I guess?
I mean, that was one of the developers.
No, I know, but he was in the audience, is what I'm saying.
An audience interview.
I will say that I am excited for it, but man, that is piss-poor announcement, because it's literally like, yeah, there's a game. I'm working on it. And in the chronological order of everything, it's between, the Dark Ages. So, yeah.
Please be excited.
Yeah, dude.
That was a very much so please be excited moment.
Yeah.
The only redeeming factor to that, and that could or could not happen, is if during tomorrow's conference as Microsoft, or maybe during Sony's, maybe they have the exclusive
we
rights.
actually see it.
Yeah.
And they just didn't tell us. Maybe it was like... hey, remember Saturday when EA talked about this? Guess what? Here's the footage.
Yeah.
That would redeem the announcement. It won't redeem this conference's score because that was not good. But I would be...
I'd be happy.
I'd be happy that we saw it.
Yeah.
The only thing that bumps me out, too, is that no Titanfall 3. Which not necessarily...
Which also could appear elsewhere.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But I don't think Respawn has the manpower to do 2 games.
He said that they've got multiple things in the pipeline.
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
I forget exactly
he's
how
working
he
on
said
different projects.
Yeah.
Damn. Well...
They have a lot that they want to share.
Yeah.
But they're only going to share a little tidbit of one thing, and that was the Star Wars game.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see, I guess. But it was poorly handled. Like that was like I was getting hyped. I'm like, okay, here's Respawn. Here's my game announcement that I want. And it was like, oh, it's not what I want, but it's Star Wars? Oh my god, I didn't even think I wanted this. Show me more. Nothing.
They shouldn't, even if it shows up somewhere else, which is good, they should not have even mentioned it here. They should have just stayed silent.
Yep.
Not said a thing, and then we would have seen it elsewhere.
Exactly. Exactly. What a tease.
Terrible tease.
That was well, our investors are all watching the conference.
Probably.
We have to say something about Star Wars to show we're maintaining the IP so that our stocks don't dip when we don't announce something at the E3 press conference.
That could be it.
Because as much as the fans love watching these things, we have to realize that these are press conferences.
Yeah.
So media and financial people are paying attention to this stuff too, not just the fans and the gamers.
Absolutely. These are advertisements.
These are.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it is. So.
And I think that's why they concentrated on no loot boxes because of how much of a hit they took. Yes, they may have made money from them, but their business image took a hit. So they're recovering the business image in the public eye and in the eye of the investors to show, hey, we're not going to do that mistake again.
I'm not falling asleep, I promise.
You guys seem pretty... I was neutral to it. I mean, it's not my kind of game, but you guys seem pretty salty about the Command & Conquer Rivals presentation.
Well,
how do you feel about it now, having gotten through the whole... presentation.
I'm not going to play it either. I mean, there's a specific market for it. It's RTS. It's mobile. It's probably going to be a quick. I mean, you saw 2 hits and boom, like the match was over.
5 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be crowds. People love Clash of what is it? Clash of
Clans.
Clans. And that kind of, it's not Clash of Clans, but it is
There's
an RTS.
so many that are similar.
Exactly.
Like that's a market that's saturated as heck right now.
They might make a little bit of money. They're gonna make their money off of it. Those games are cheap to make.
Yep.
Easy to monetize.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a moderate success. I see that happening. it's not for me.
No.
So I don't really. I'm not even salty about it. It's just
no. It's just like, dude, come on. You know, we have this amazing conference. Show something good, and like that is, to me, anyways, it's such a niche market.
I mean, the conferences aren't always going to be for everyone.
No, of course.
I mean, there's people here that were like, yes, we get to see more FIFA, and they probably didn't give 2 rips about Unravel 2.
Correct.
So, I mean, they're going for different audiences.
I totally get that. Yeah.
For that game, it was a little weird that they didn't announce the title up front.
Yeah.
It's possible that fans of Command & Conquer would have recognized it right away. Yeah. I'm not sure. It did look a little familiar to me, but I've only played Command & Conquer once, a long time ago. I don't feel like there's been that many Command & Conquers in the past decade.
No.
So I wonder if, and I could be wrong, but I wonder if this is their way of testing the waters on the franchise again, just to see what the reaction is. It's not Command & Conquer traditional.
No.
But they're testing to see what's the reaction to bringing the franchise back, to see if maybe they want to invest in a full-on Command & Conquer traditional game.
CNC is EA's RTS. I mean, you've got Blizzard obviously has their reign on it. I can't think of any other. I guess Microsoft has Halo Wars, you know?
Yep. Age of Empires.
Right. Yep. I mean, the RTS market is there. People play the games competitively, Avi.
Huge in
Tropico,
Korea and
oh my god, dude, that's a whole esports scene.
StarCraft's there.
Literally anything Blizzard is Korea. But yeah.
Anthem. How did you guys feel about? Maybe not the presentation. I think we can all agree the presentation itself was not good. No. It was drawn out. But when they finally showed gameplay, and they showed an in-engine cinematic earlier on, for the content that they showed, how do you feel about the game? Do you feel more excited for the game, less excited for the game, or are you about the same as you were this time last year?
Last year's reveal and presentation was better.
I agree.
I would agree.
I last year I was like, oh my god, I actually really want to play this game. Now that I've seen more and stuff, honestly, the kind of like the hype died down from last year. I got a little bit more gameplay to see. If that's the game, I don't know if I want to play it. I don't know if I want to invest 60, 70, 80 hours into doing that. I don't see the hook, right? And maybe a lot of people, for example, didn't know Monster Hunter's hook either. But once you get your hands on it, ooh, that's the hook, and it grabs you. I'm still hoping that Anthem does have a hook. And I'm sure it does. I'm sure. But right now, I'm probably less hyped than I was last year.
They focused on what looked to be a, not generic, but a traditional mission for this style of game. Yep. So it didn't look mind-blowingly different than Destiny or anything like that.
Right.
There was definitely some cool art designs.
Oh, yeah.
The enemy designs looked pretty cool. Some of even just the animals running around in the wild. The visuals still look very high fidelity.
Oh,
so I didn't see very much, if any, of a downgrade. If anything, it looked even better.
Yeah.
But you're right. They didn't really show anything that said, this is why it's different, other than the verticality.
Yeah.
I mean, that is very unique.
Destiny doesn't have that, right?
No.
Dude,
no.
Destiny...
You can jump up high, but
not like
fall
that.
right back down. This is full on... I don't recall seeing any like fuel meters, so you could be able to fly constantly.
It's funny because in Xenoblade Chronicles X, the game was very vertical after you unlock your mechs. So I kind of had those vibes of like, okay, a really beautiful world design, like, and you get to explore it all at your leisure when you unlock that. Yeah. My thing with this game is that I almost feel like they were focused on the action. They wanted to show you, okay, hey, this has shooting, it has the explosions, it has the bombast and spectacle that you expect from a third-person shooter. And that's cool. That's the main thing you're going to be doing. But I also need, again, what I mentioned earlier, where's that hook? Where is that like gameplay loop that is going to keep me coming back for more? Is it loot-based? Is it hunter-based where you like kill the things and you get gear from the things? Is it level-based? Like, what? How do I progress in the game? Is there... They say there's a narrative, but I didn't see any of that.
I mean, we're still 9 months away. I think this still has a lot of development to go.
Is it coming out this year?
February.
Oh, right. 19.
So,
When are they gonna show more? I don't know. It's odd.
Probably around the Game Awards.
Probably.
Game Awards, Gamescom, maybe. Not TGS. I don't know.
I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I went in there, and I immediately felt like I was watching Destiny. And like you said, comparing it to Destiny isn't a bad thing. Like, the similarity, because Destiny did a lot of things right.
Yeah.
A lot of things kind of new, too.
Yeah. A lot of things were like, okay, let's try this out. Let's see what happens. With Anthem, I feel like there was like a list of check boxes that needed to be checked.
Filled in, yeah.
To just be like, okay, this is your typical third-person shooter. All right, now what's the spin that we can take on it? And throw in mech suits. Cool, awesome. Verticality, great, awesome. But I agree with you. There is no, all right, this is what is going to cause me, make me play for 80 hours with my friends online continuously, or single player. As far as like levels of hype, I'm slightly deflated, I feel would be the best way of saying it. I don't know if it was because of the presentation. I don't know if it was because of the amount of information that was given. I'm glad that we have a release date, because that gives us kind of like an idea of, okay, this is how far along they are in the process. It sounds like Jarvis.
It does.
They have. It seems like they've got the ingredients there that they need. The one ingredient I think that they didn't show, that we're all agreeing is like, maybe that's the hook.
Yeah.
Was this is a game about loot. I mean, that's what these games are.
Typically.
Progression through loot. And we saw little bits of that here and there, but they didn't really dive into it.
No.
So we need to understand. I think when they show off the loot system and explain how that works and show how much variety there is with skills and blah, blah, blah.
They showed the cosmetics.
And you know what? Bringing up cosmetics, that is actually a genuine fear of mine. Is that the cosmetics, like what if there is no loot like that? What if it's very
just
simple
level
gear?
based?
Correct. What if it's just gear that you like, maybe you acquire it and then you just level it up, rather than like, I don't know. I'm thinking of it just being really cosmetic based. And
Are you talking about like Overwatch?
Not really.
In the sense that like there is
like okay, so you get
the level,
certain
the
gear,
leveling is skill based.
Like everything is skills. So you level up these skills, but not the gear itself.
Exactly.
That's my concern now. When I saw the cosmetics, I'm thinking you can customize it all, but I don't see interceptors rocking. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe I didn't see it, but I didn't see interceptors rocking like totally different armor pieces. And I didn't see that. Was it there?
No. But what I'm saying is that while they were doing everything, I was like, oh, I wonder, what you can add. Is it modular? What can you change? Can you change the loadout? And that's really what I was referring to. Can you change the outlook of your actual suit, or is it literally just a paint job?
I think there
should be. I mean,
so it talked about modifications. I think your suit is basically going to be your class.
Yeah.
So like all of the Colossus, if that's what they were, suits have the extra like super mega weapon that's slower. Yeah. So that I don't think it's going to be swapping out those things, but you're probably going to have like a weapon in your hands,
like an
not just your suit abilities, but your weapon, and maybe some extra armor plating or something that's your defense that you pick up, and you can like augment your suit in that way. But I'm not sure that you're going to be able to augment it. Well, I mean, I don't know. They didn't really show it, so we don't know.
Yeah, it's odd. I mean, I don't want to compare it to something that's totally different, but because I enjoy that gameplay loop so much, the Monster Hunter style of like, where you're getting that gear from, and like everything is so customizable.
Right.
But not just cosmetically, also with all these skills and all these like. I hope it's like that. I hope it's at least similar to, not necessarily a loop, but the fact that you can customize it that much, that you can get skills.
They just left us with a lot of questions.
Yeah, they didn't really answer that much at all, except for a release date.
I think they wanted to answer a lot of like the world building and like the story, because they focus a lot on like where they got the ideas from, the concept of it, how they implemented it. I don't know gameplay wise. I still don't know. And I'm here for the games. Like, we play games because of gameplay, not just solely story. It's a big factor in it, but if you...
So not to David Cage.
Well, yeah,
So
I'm just joking.
So speaking of gameplay, then, speaking of games that we want to see gameplay, there was one game that they showed a lot of gameplay for. I would argue the biggest surprise of this entire conference, Unravel 2.
Yeah.
I think that caught all of us off guard.
I didn't expect that at all.
And
I didn't see any leaks of it either, which is great.
The progression that they did compared to the first game. Now it's a co-op game.
Yeah. Which should be on the Switch.
Yes.
Unfortunate, but it's very possible that it will still come to the Switch.
It has to, man.
It might even be on the Switch. I just read what Polygon said.
It's such a natural thing.
Like that. It's a very simple game. It's a platformer. It doesn't have very deep mechanics or anything like that. That is one of those where it's like we've got refined and solid mechanics, but we have we want to tell you a story. We want to tell you maybe an experience, if you want to call it that. And I think it will succeed. I think it'll do well, even if it's like a 7 or 8 out of 10 on like most of the big game review sites. I think that game, that was a good presentation. Not even the bomba that was like it's out today,
right?
Yeah.
But the fact that they were like, hey, this is what we envisioned. Here's actual gameplay. Here's a whole section of the game.
A live demo.
Yeah. And then also, by the way, here's a trailer to even show you more of the game. That is how you do a game review.
Yeah, that was very good.
Very well done.
Kudos to EA, not only for that, but for really pushing those indies.
Yeah.
I really, really like that.
Sea of Solitude being the other one.
Dude.
That looks really good.
When she started going through everything and the whole vision behind it and the goals behind the game, I was like, these are the games that I want to support.
Yeah. I mean, just compare that to Anthem. Compared to Anthem's director, manager, and writer talking about Anthem.
Yes.
And then compared to her presentation. Yep. Not only was it way more heartfelt and more genuine, but it was this isn't a product for the sake of money or whatever. This is we want to entertain, but I also want to tell you a very personal thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anthem
isn't
personal. Anthem is very impersonal.
But that's okay.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's just a good point of comparison in the same conference to see this is how you do it right.
Right.
This is how you grab me and say, hey, I want you to play this game, and I'm like, okay, I will.
There's popcorn flicks, and then there's Oscar movies.
Of course.
Yes.
You gotta have everything. A grab bag for everybody.
And that's exactly what I was gonna say. Is that, in today's day and age, where we have the Battlefields, we have the Battlefronts, we have the CODs and whatnot, it almost becomes the same noise continuously over and over and over again. Having that SOS in the midst of all that shined so much brighter.
Yes, it did.
It stands out more.
Everything else. It stands out so much more because it's a unique concept and it's a unique way of telling a story. And I'm glad that Anthem has a way to personalize single-player campaign that you can play on your own.
Yep.
But what the heck is it?
Yeah, even Sea of Solitude, even though we didn't see all the type of gameplay that it has, I think it showed enough for us to have a grasp. Platformer, 3D.
Day one.
I don't know. It's unique. It's I hope that people talk more about Sea of Solitude, Unravel 2, and that EA or what was it? Originals?
EA Originals.
Origin Access Premiere.
No.
I'm sorry.
Their indie thing.
Yeah, yes, EA Originals.
I hope they talk more about that and shine more light to these smaller studios doing it than Anthem. Anthem's gonna have the big whoa, AAA, awesome. You know? But we have a lot of AAA to go through. We have a lot,
dude,
and they're competing in a market that's constantly getting bigger and better.
Was there anything else you guys wanted to discuss about this conference before we give our final thoughts?
Like I said earlier, I actually think their sports presentations were pretty well paced. There's a market for this. People love these games, and I 100% get it. I love that they're passionate about this. So I'm glad that they kept it at a good pace for everyone.
Yeah.
Like you said, they really did appeal to everyone in terms of the conference itself. It was very well paced, and I think they did well. It wasn't not ever was I just damn, really, please, let's move on.
I was.
When Anthem?
No, the Origins Access thing or whatever. That came out, and I was just like, dude, come on, man. Let's move on. I don't care about this. This is, like you said, directly towards the shareholders.
Oh, 100%.
100% towards the shareholders. And, it ended on a flat note for me with Anthem.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I do agree with you. The pacing throughout the entire conference was legit. It
wasn't
very
long
well
either.
done.
Was,
no.
What, maybe an hour and 20 minutes? I think. It's only 3:43.
I don't know. We've been recording for almost 2 hours, but
we
had 10 minutes.
Yeah. So, I mean, it feels like, they didn't rush through anything, but at the same time, they spent enough time to actually tell us about everything that they wanted to tell us about. But yeah, that's just my opinion.
So how would you guys rate this conference on our 1 to 10 exit review scale?
I'd give it a solid 7.25.
7.25 from Onyx.
I'd stick with a 6.5, man.
Yeah?
Dude, yeah. Like, Unravel, I love Unravel. I love the way that it was presented and everything, and I love SOS. But overall, those are the only 2 games that got me like,
That's very true.
Everything else.
I redact my score.
All right. Well, because you just said that was a great conference with a 7.25.
I did. Yeah.
You said it was a good, between good and great.
Yes.
You know
I
what?
agree.
I redact my score. I gave
Retract your score?
Retract my score.
No, redact is another form of...
I thought it was.
It is.
I give it a 6.75. Only because while I do agree, like a lot of you, I think that I really think the pacing was way, way, way better than last year's.
Oh,
way,
yes.
Way better.
Exponentially.
So even though the lows were pretty low, those highs were also like, I genuinely got emotional watching that SOS presentation.
Yes.
And I felt like if they make me feel something during a conference, I got to give kudos to whoever put that together. So
it gets a straight 6 for me. So which means good.
On our scale.
On our scale. It means good. The good outweighed the bad. There was definitely some bad.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't remember how... Well, I guess I could look it up really quick. Last year for EA's press conference, I'm curious to see how we rated last year's, because I feel like this was better than last year's. Yeah, 3 out of 10 last year. So they doubled their score.
Hey, good job, EA.
Good job, EA.
Unravel 2. I mean, the originals, that's where it's at.
Yeah. I think if they didn't do Unravel 2 or Sea of Solitude, they didn't have the shadow drop, this kind of would have been like a 4.
Yeah.
Probably.
The shadow drop helped a lot because I was like, what? I think that caught all 3 of us off.
Not even a demo. It's a full game.
He was just like...
The game's done.
Yeah, the game's done. It's here. Go. Just go play it. It's done.
It's a Saturday. Like, I mean, granted, it's a Saturday with hundreds of thousands of people are watching your conference, but still, like, it's just awesome. I love those shadow drops. So
they're awesome.
Yeah, you're right. It would have been like a 4 for me too. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. That's it for Saturday. That's it for Electronic Arts. We will see a little bit more of some of these titles probably at Microsoft's conference and potentially elsewhere. We hope you enjoyed that. Let us know what you guys thought of the Electronic Arts press conference. Let us know what you loved, what you did not like, what you hoped to have seen but they didn't show up with. And be sure to check out our reactions for the other press conferes.
Oh my God.
This is
General
just the start of E3.
General Grievous. Totally forgot about the guy. It's too late now.
I redact my score.
All right, everybody. See you soon.
Deuces.
Like what you saw? Check out some of our other videos and be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with our latest content. Thanks for your support and thanks for watching.